Last time we finished reading 3 bases of merit. Today we're going to read the 3rd sutta of the 2nd subchapter. The best kinds of confidence. Monks, there are these 4 best kinds of confidence. What for? To whatever extent there are beings, whether footless or with 2 feet, 4 feet, or many feet, whether having form or formless, whether percipient, non-percipient, or neither percipient nor non-percipient. The Tathagata, the Arahant, the perfectly enlightened one, is declared the best among them. Those who have confidence in the Buddha have confidence in the best. And for those who have confidence in the best, the result is best. Okay, so this is the first best kind of confidence. Confidence in the Buddha. Let me highlight this. If we have confidence in the Buddha, we know we have confidence in the best. And if we have confidence in the best, the result is the best. So why settle for second best if we already have the best? Okay, next one, Sister Chaikon, would you like to read?
To whatever extent there are things that are conditions, the Noble Eightfold Path is declared the best among them. Those who have confidence in the Noble Eightfold Path have confidence in the best, and for those who have confidence in the best, the result is best.
Okay, thanks, Sister Chaikon. So the second one is the Noble Eightfold Path. Okay, here the context put is things that are conditioned, among things that are conditioned. And the Noble Eightfold Path is declared the best among them. The first one, the context is to whatever extent there are beings, the Buddha is declared the best among beings. So among things conditioned, here the sutta says, the Noble Eightfold Path is declared the best. So that also implies that the Noble Eightfold Path is also conditioned. Why is the Noble Eightfold Path conditioned? It is when conditions are right, then you can practice the Noble Eightfold Path. And after you practice the Noble Eightfold Path is where you will reach the unconditioned. But the Noble Eightfold Path itself is still conditioned. I suppose this is what this paragraph means. Among things that are conditioned. Okay, next one, Sister Saiken, would you like to read?
To whatever extent there are things, whether conditioned or unconditioned, this passion is declared the best among them. That is, the crushing of pride, the removal of thirst, the uprooting of attachment, the termination of the round, the destruction of craving, dispassion, cessation, nibbana. Those who have confidence in the Dharma have confidence in the best. And for those who have confidence in the best, the result is best. Thank you.
Thanks, Sister Saiken. The third paragraph talks about, the second one talks about things that are conditioned. Now we talk about the things whether conditioned or unconditioned. Highlight this. Here the Buddha say this passion is declared the best among these two, conditioned or unconditioned. What is this passion? The crushing of pride, the removal of thirst, the uprooting of attachment, the termination of the bound, the destruction of craving, this passion, cessation, nibbana. Then here, this paragraph concludes with confidence in the Dharma. So we have confidence in the Buddha, confidence in the Noble Eightfold Path, we have confidence in the Dharma. Next, so Sister Aikim, would you like to read?
To whatever extent there are communities or groups, the Tathagata's Sangha of disciples is declared the best among them. That is, the 4 pairs of persons, the 8 types of individuals. This Sangha of the best one's disciples is worthy of gifts, worthy of hospitality, worthy of offerings, worthy of reverential salutations, the unsurpassed field of merit for the world. Those who have confidence in the Sangha have confidence in the best, and for those who have confidence in the best, the result is best.
Thanks, Sister Aikim. Okay, the last one is confidence in the Sangha. Here, it's important to note that what the Buddha refers by the Sangha is this specific group of people. Let me highlight this. The 4 pairs of persons, the 8 types of individuals. So not just any monastic, but specifically this 4 pairs of persons, 8 types of individuals. So does anyone recall who are these 4 pairs of persons? 8 types of individuals? Need to test. Okay, Saikyang.
I don't really remember, but has it something to do with the stream winner, the once returner, non-returner, and the Arahant? That's what I can think about.
Yes, that's correct. That's a nice guess. How about Sister Aki? Would you happen to remember? Okay, you're muted.
Stream enterer, one going to stream enterer, and not in sequence, I can remember. But it's what like Saikyang says.
Yes. Yeah, you can try, continue.
Cannot try.
Yeah. But Sister Chaikwan?
I really don't know.
Okay. Actually, Saikyang was spot on. So Saikyang listed 4, right? So why is there 8 types of individuals? It's actually just a pair. So like Sister Aki mentioned, the one who practiced for stream enterer and the one who reached and the stream enterer itself, the one who practiced for non-returner and non-returner himself, the one who practiced for once returner and once returner himself, and the one practicing for arahantship and the arahant himself. So this very specific 4 pairs of persons and 8 types of individuals. So why not all monastics are included? Why not everyone who becomes a monk or nun, everyone who ordains are included? Because one go forth, shave their head and wears a robe doesn't mean they are enlightened yet, doesn't mean they are poor yet. When one shaves their head and wears a robe, the defilements are still there, so they are still prone to commit unwholesome actions, and they are not exactly on the irreversible path towards enlightenment. So they're still humans just like us, but just the appearance is different and probably a different level of commitment to the path. But we must take note, because just because someone wears a robe and shave their head doesn't mean they are pure in their mind, speech, and bodily action. So I think this is important to take notes. Okay, I'll continue with the closing. For those who have confidence as the best, for those who understand the best Dharma, for those who have confidence in the Buddha, the unsurpassed one worthy of offerings, for those who have confidence in the Dharma, in blissful dispassion, perfect peace, for those who have confidence in the Sangha, the field of merit unsurpassed, for those giving gifts to the best kind of merit increases. The best lifespan, beauty and fame, good reputation, happiness and strength. Whether he becomes a Deva or a human being, the wise one who gives of the best, concentrated upon the best Dharma, rejoices when he has attained to the best. So this concludes the sutta. The 4 best kinds of confidence taken from Anguttara Nikaya 434. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Any questions or comments for this sutta? If not, let's read a few more sutta. I think there's a few short suttas that we can read. Sister Choi Kwan, would you like to read?
Three, giving. If people knew the result of giving, O monks, if people knew, as I know, the result of giving and sharing, they would not eat without having given, nor would they allow the stain of niggardliness to obsess them and take root in their minds. Even if it were their last morsel, their last mouthful, they would not eat without having shared it, if there were someone to share it with. But monks, as people do not know, as I know, the result of giving and sharing, they eat without having given, and the stain of niggardliness obsesses them and takes root in their minds. Thank you.
Thanks, Sister Choi Kwan. This sutta talks about the benefits. If people knew the benefits and the result of giving and sharing, they would be very generous. Even if this were the last food and the last morsel, last mouthful, and they will not eat without sharing it. So, well, in Singapore, this is hard to imagine because we have abundance of food. But for countries like Sri Lanka, which is really in trouble right now, shortage of food, shortage of fuel, you cannot go to work, you cannot make money. So this scenario is not too far-fetched in countries like Sri Lanka. Okay, so that's the first sutta. Next, Sister Sakya, would you like to read?
Marcel, can you go back to the previous sutta?
Okay.
I don't know whether brothers and sisters remember. This is the video, one of the video that we watched, Bante G previously. Yeah, he talks about this man, even in very poor condition, he will save a little bit of his own food and then accumulate it for 1 whole year. And then he has the wish to give it to the monastic, to offer dana to the monastic. So I remember Bante saying that, quoting this sutta, saying that we will not eat, even if it's the last mouthful, without sharing it. So yeah, this is very nice sutta to encourage us to give and share whatever that we have. Yeah, it will bring joy to us eventually. Even not in this life, it will be in the future lives. Yeah. Okay, I will read the next sutta. Number 2, reasons for giving. There are, all monks, 8 reasons for giving. What 8? People may give out of affection, or in an angry mood, or out of stupidity, or out of fear, or with the thought, such gifts have been given before by my father and grandfather, and it was done by them before. Sorry. Hence, it would be unworthy of me to give up this old family tradition, or with the thought, by giving this gift, I shall be reborn in a good destination in a heavenly world after death, or with the thought, when giving this gift, my heart will be glad, and happiness and joy will arise in me, or one gives because it ennobles and adorns the mind. Anguttara Nikaya 833. Thank you.
Thanks, Sister Second. Yeah. Forget to mention the previous sutta is taken from ITBW 26. Okay, this sutta is actually, okay, let's explore deeper. So firstly, people may give out of affection. What does that mean? So you could see some people when they want to dana, they dana because they really like that person. Yeah. And then they try to win an affection back as well. Probably I did that as well when I want to chase a girl, give her nice stuff, treat her nice food, bring her to nice places. So I give out of affection. Or in an angry mood. What is the example of this? Some people, when they are beggars on the street, especially in Indonesia, where you have some spare coins, you just throw the coins to the beggars. Yeah, that could be because you're angry, giving up in an angry mood. Out of stupidity, how can one give out of stupidity? This is sad to say, but this is when people got scammed. So they give out their money to people, to those scammers. But sometimes I can't blame them as well, because the scammers nowadays are getting really advanced. When you see the news, they really mimic the bank login, a very similar design. So I myself afraid I will fall for a scam. Yeah, so be careful. Yeah, don't fall for a scam. Out of fear, how could one give out of fear? This is when, let's say, there's actually some scenarios where some people actually held ransom. It's not in the movie. Some of your kids in some countries, they held ransom, and they will ask for a certain amount of money to release the kids. And then the parents, of course, out of fear of the safety of the kid, would give out that amount of money. Now, the next one is with the thought, because of tradition, old family tradition. My parents have been burning all the kimchua. That's why the next generation continues burning. And then the second last reason, this is when Sister Shomei mentioned, I want to give because I want to get the results of, I want to be reborn in a good destination. I want to be reborn in a heavenly world after death. And the last one, with the thought that my heart will be glad and happiness and joy will arise in me. Oh, this is actually the second last. Sorry. The yellow one is the third last. The last one, one gives because it ennobles and adorns the mind. It is not specifically mentioned in the sutta, but I think the sequence here is intentional. It starts from not so good reasons until you reach the best reasons at the last. Okay, that's it for this sutta. Let me take the. Okay, we will continue next time. This is 8 a.m. That's nice. Anything you would like to add? Any questions or comments? Okay, if not, let's do a dedication. 愿消三障诸烦恼，愿得智慧真明了。普愿这张细修者，实是常行菩萨道。阿弥陀佛。Till we meet again, may we be guided by the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Have a noble Sunday ahead. Thanks everyone. I'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.